Hey, what's going on guys? This is Matt back today with an unboxing and full review for you of the new iPhone 7 Plus in jet black. Of course, Apple has made a few significant upgrades from the 6S and 6S Plus, including new cameras, an improved display, a new speaker system, water resistance, a faster A10 Fusion chip, and more, all of which we're going to be taking a look at in this review. So, let's go ahead and get started. Taking a look inside the box, the first thing you'll get is the quick start guide, some regulatory information, and a couple of the white Apple stickers. Under that is the iPhone itself, completely wrapped in plastic. You'll also get a pair of the new Lightning EarPods, a Lightning to 3.5mm adapter, as well as a Lightning cable, and the 5-watt power adapter. The design of the 7 Plus has been slightly refined in a few different ways, probably the most noticeable being the antenna lines along the back that, especially in the new jet black and black finishes, blend into the casing and look much more minimal than before. You'll also notice the camera has been updated with a more curved and prominent design. Along the bottom, gone is the headphone jack, and instead is this more symmetrical speaker and microphone design, which in my opinion looks really clean. On the front you have the updated home button, which is no longer a physical button, however utilizing the new Taptic engine will provide you with customizable tactile feedback as you press it. As for the stereo speakers, there is now an additional speaker integrated into the earpiece that, along with the bottom speaker, provides a much louder and better sounding experience. This is also the first iPhone to have IP67 water resistance, which is honestly a really nice and pretty useful feature to have. The Retina HD display has been improved as well to show a wider range of colors, along with having 25% more brightness than before. Now the display still only has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, however it still looks really sharp, has great off-axis viewing angles, and is definitely more vibrant with an overall slightly warmer color temperature. You also still have 3D touch, which basically makes the entire screen pressure sensitive for more ways to interact with apps, notifications, and more. The 7 Plus features all new cameras, including dual 12-megapixel sensors on the back, with the primary sensor having optical image stabilization and a wider f1.8 aperture wide-angle lens. The secondary sensor has an f2.8 aperture telephoto lens, and this is used for optical zoom, which means you're not going to alter the image quality when zooming in. Located next to that is one of the microphones and a new quad LED True Tone flash that is 50% brighter and shoots 50% farther. On the front you have the newer high-resolution 7-megapixel FaceTime HD camera, along with the Retina flash, which turns the display into a giant flash. Photos have much more vibrant colors, better exposure, and a noticeably shallower depth of field thanks to the larger aperture that allows for more light onto the camera sensor. This also means that low-light pictures look even better, with more light and more detail to them. As far as video goes, you can record at up to 4K resolution with optical and software stabilization for very smooth and high-quality videos. Moving on to the performance, the A10 Fusion chip is actually a quad-core 64-bit processor. It has 2 high-performance cores and 2 high-efficiency cores in order for you to get the best performance and efficiency when you need it. With the combination of a larger battery, more efficient processor, and improvements to iOS 10, you should easily be able to get through a full day even with a lot of use. A few other things to mention: you can now have up to 256 GB of storage if you need it, and if you do end up getting the glossy jet black finish, you'll probably want to have a case in order to protect it from micro abrasions and scratching. Overall though, the iPhone 7 brings a couple of smaller but useful improvements, such as water resistance, improved cameras, high-end processing power, better battery life, and more, all of which make it a pretty significant upgrade. I would definitely recommend the 7 Plus as it's the best iPhone yet and will definitely last you for a while. Anyway guys, that's been it. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe as it really does help me out. You can also follow me on Twitter at CoStormer for live updates and news on all my new content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.